September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer, I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I want to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. Yes, look how moved your presence makes him feel. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then, First off, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Alright, let's examine the room a little bit. I think it's just gonna probably say the same stuff it did when Maya was here. The guard monitors the visitor's room. Or this guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Or maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. Okay, that was kind of funny. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? When you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep! This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it, bottom-feeding scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell, does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Alright, let's try showing her something like they wanted me to. I don't know what exactly I should show her, though. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Oh. Now, I see how it is. Yeah, not gonna move an inch. Yeah, okay. Well, thanks for the talk. It's been nice. Oh, the pain's missing. We should go there later, but first we should go... Actually, screw. Let's go to the law offices. See what's up. Huh, looks like Grossbug is out today. Again! Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... I don't fucking know what it was. Fisherman? Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss this one little photo. It might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Can I take the other one? Photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. We'll leave it alone for now. No, on second thought, I better not. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. What if we show this to Miss May over here? You again? Can't you take a hand and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Please tell me you have something to say about this. Any thoughts about this photograph? Who's that? Your mother? Looks like I've just been wasting my time. Okay then. Let's see if she reacts to the yellow photograph. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you? A reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Did you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me your proof. I'm so close. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Next, let's go to the hotel. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Let's talk about Miss May. About Miss May. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, her? So, not to burst, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. So you let me get this straight. You let someone you thought was a murderer just give you a peck on the cheeks. Sicko. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. Literally. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. Is that the only dangerous thing about you is... I don't have a good joke. I thought I did. I thought I'd come up with something. The joke was he's not dangerous. That was going to be the joke, but I couldn't think of a funny way to say it. There we are, in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea said. I don't think I'm in charge of this, so, I'll just leave that to you and your boss. First I kind of want to show him some of the objects, see what he says. I'm sorry, all I could think about during the trial was the hotel. I wasn't paying much attention to the evidence. Oh. Alright, well, what about this? Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, this is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit, a promise, Swearing that's it. That's him. An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. An affidavit. I can't say that. Yeah, write it. Write down. Do it. Now. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write one, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the thing. Just hurry up and write it. Now you Miss May can play dumb to this. Alright, does she have something to say if I show this to her? Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's thing. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man who checked in with you. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard, man. Push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been a witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. I wish I could feel that. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red Wright, the president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp. Red Wright. Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red Wright, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Why did we discard that? I feel like that's very important. Okay. Whatever. We don't need it screwed. Toss it. Throw it away. We're gonna check Grossberg Law offices once more. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. What the heck is that look for? That old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. I can't remember the voice I gave him. Well, well. You were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial. He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through Mia, maybe. It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you gave me some information. So you came to the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. If you were that worried about, why didn't you offer to defend her? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry, it's just I need more time to think about, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. The other day, I'm sure there was a big pretentious-looking painting on the wall. Pretentious-looking? Well, you know the one I mean? Anyway, where did it go? Yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure I buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please speak no more of that accursed painting. I... Alright, what if I show you... I don't know what else to show you but this. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where did you get that? Give it back at once. I'm sorry to have taken it without your knowledge, but I have to know who this man is. He was most likely in April May's room the night of the murder. What's that you say? Are you quite sure, my boy? What has him so flustered, I wonder? I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. I need to be alone. He's fallen silent as a stone, a rather large stone. I guess I should return that photo. Alright. One thing to do. And that's go to Blue Carp. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name? What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red Wright, CEO of Blue Carp. You know, corporate expansion official? My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to me to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Miss May is an employee of Blue Carp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she had done. What she had done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can I say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. Wright. The Lion King is my favorite movie, Hakuna Matata and all that. Still, Mr. White. The hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? You should have seen the same thing as April May. Who? The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Carp anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say, and we are the future. We're partnered with Facebook, after all. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. And in case you were wondering, Blue Carp was named after the color blue. What? Whoa, that flew right over my head. Whoa, amazing. I didn't even realize. I, Red Wright of Blue Carp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Okay. The painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh, just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It, it appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, sip, or nada. Just like that sorry excuse of an attorney. Grody burger. What? He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grodyburgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Alright, if you say so. I don't think he knows me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you! What's wrong? You looked so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. So you came to see your trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me. Okay, is he just gonna say the same thing? Alright, we'll skip all this and just ask about Mr. White. So, I paid Blue Cope a visit. I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day. Was it there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Cup, Red White's office. So you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. Your lovers. Oh my god, I really want to click that one. I need to know what he says, but at the same time, I know that's not the correct answer. I don't know if it will mess up progressing through the story. At some point, I want to do a playthrough of this game where I just give all the stupidest, click all the stupidest choices, everything that's, clearly wrong. My guess is he's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I think that pain is fairly gaudy proof. Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you or me as understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Curp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? Because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Fay. Fay? Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told Wright? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked for and ride. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, Wright heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing missing is Mia. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Mia's favorite power plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's start with A to I. Let's see. There's a record in this file that catches my eye. Boo! ABF. Misty Fay. That's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? I have tarnished the Fay name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men sufficed. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and corrosion. His name is... The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here at the end with an S. Suicide? You gross! What kind of reaction to suicide is that? Come on. Grody. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's Wright on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Alright, I still want to check the T-Z one, see what's in there. T-U... I know, W. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Oh boy. Well, that's a little suspicious, wouldn't you say? Let's pay a visit to Blue Coat once again, and the weird body leg desk. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. I think we're past needing to talk about Miss May. I've got to put this guy on the spot and quick. What's the matter? You seem distressed. This guy's a pro at pulling the wool over people's eyes. I've got to put him on the spot and quick. Stop that. Your hot gaze is giving me goosebumps. There's no point asking someone this crooked a straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Yeah, it's glowing. See, it just sparkled right now. Why, yes, there's my eyes and my nose and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I'll not think less of you. Okay, I'm done with this guy. Take that. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of these suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? That is my last name. Ah. What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to fully offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send in the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. And so is Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. Ha! Good thing I'm a lawyer of no worth. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they will make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. I love whenever he corrects someone and he just says his last name right. It's like he's confirming what they're saying. Like when they get his name wrong and he just says right. Like, like, yeah, you're right. Except no, that's actually, right's actually my, you know what I'm trying to say. Oh, right, sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Some never learn. Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention center, visitor's room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention, even though this is literally the same still of you being in detention. Unless there's a guard on both sides of the wall. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switched places. Well, you mean you? I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Fit me, Kurt. Help me break out of here. You can cheer me on. Well, you could cheer for me and Kurt. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Wait. What? I'm kidding, it was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gone worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. For other crimes, though, definitely. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him.